looking for something a little different, the Art Museum of Southeast Texas invites you to the Art of Beer. The annual event tomorrow night at the Art Museum raises money for exhibitions and educational programs. Tom Wright joins us from the museum with more. Tom?
You know, Kelly, if you use words like aroma or mouthfeel or gravity when you talk about your beer, you may be a beer connoisseur. I'm not sure. But with this is Brandon. He's the guy that gets to chair this event, this Art of Beer. And now part of your mission is to go out and find beer that maybe seem exotic to people or something's a little different and kind of give them a chance to test this stuff out.
Yeah, this is really an event created for the people, and I really feel like we have a good representation of the beers. We have about 60 different beers that we're going to have available, and this is really the largest craft beer event in Texas. We're going to have a breadth of beer that will literally give you less of a risk. You know, whenever you go into the beer retailer to try these beers.
Yeah, because you may go to a store and you may not want to get a six-pack of something you don't like, but here you can take a little taste of something and test it out. The other thing you do is kind of cool is you're taking beer and pairing it with food. For example, there's some cheeses here, and you're finding the beer that goes with a particular food and putting those things together. The idea that beer is sort of meant to be consumed with food.
Yeah, you know, we have some beer that is literally made because the cheese is there. This is one example of it. It's a barley wine that goes well with good Stilton Blue.
When they made those, they said these are going to go together.
They literally made it for the English aristocracy. The other thing is we have about 13 cheeses that we're doing pairings with, 13 cheese pairings. We're also going to be doing about 12 different food pairings, and included in that is 4 gelatos made from Chuck Harris at Spill on Top. 3 restaurants are going to be involved, and this is just going to be a phenomenal event this year.
I have to mention the mustard. There's 10 different kinds of mustard. I was instructed I had to mention that, so I did.
We have bourbon, the pale ale mustard.
What you do is you kind of go from station to station. You can sample the beer, sample the food a little bit. So you get that part of it. Plus, there's music, and it's a social event as well, right?
Absolutely. This is not just a beer event. It's a food event. It's a cheese event. It's an event, you know, for the community that is literally embracing a new culture and adding a breadth of culture to Southeast Texas. This is a phenomenal event and a phenomenal fundraiser for the Art Museum, and you know, this is our 5th time to do this, and we are building it every year.
Well, let's mention that you can get a ticket at the door. You can walk up. It's a $50 ticket unless you're a member, and it's $35. But with that $50 ticket, you also become a member of the Art Museum.
Exactly. With that $50 ticket, you get a 1-year individual membership to the Art Museum. So there's a lot of benefits there. So please, you can get your tickets online at amset.org, or you can come by tomorrow. The event is 6 to 10. Feel free. We have tickets at the door, and it is going to be a heck of a time, I promise you.
Thanks a lot. 60 different types of beer. You get to, you know, experiment a little bit. Kelly, back to you.
Thanks, Tom. Well, coming up next on Live at 5, music from Mike Zito.